since 2002.
We have created excellence together. Welcome to Ring of Honor Wrestling.
Honor is
Real.
We are ready for what should be a very fast-paced and high-impact matchup between the phenomenal AJ Styles and Matt Sydal.
These two no strangers to one another. They've teamed together on 2 occasions here in ROH at the Showdown in Motown and at Vendetta, taking on the Embassy in 2 matchups. Matt Sydal, the newest member of Generation Next, along with the ROH Tag Team Champions, Roderick Strong and Austin Aries, as well as Jack Evans, and this is going to be one heck of a matchup.
And AJ Styles requested this match against Matt Sydal earlier on tonight. Let Gary Michael Capetta know that he wanted this match as a test. And exactly what that means, I'm not quite sure, but AJ Styles wants to see exactly what Matt Sydal is made of, maybe what he can do in the ring against Matt as opponents.
Guys, very evenly matched as far as quickness goes. AJ a bit of a size advantage, maybe a bit of a strength advantage, but Matt Sydal holding his own right there. AJ with the waist lock. Sydal putting on the brakes, reversal to go behind. AJ off the ropes. Rolled up by Sydal. AJ powers his way out. Sydal off the ropes, but gets caught with the head scissors.
And right back to his feet is Sydal. I said it was going to be fast-paced, and they're showing that right off the bat. 2 of the most agile wrestlers on the roster, along with Matt Sydal's fellow Generation Next teammate, Jack Evans. And no doubt both men will be looking to put their high-flying ability to use in this match to try to earn the victory.
Go behind in the hammerlock by Sydal, has AJ in the center of the ring. AJ trying to work his way out. A little leverage there as the head of Sydal snapmares his way out. Leapfrog by AJ. Sydal puts on the brakes and a deep arm drag. AJ follows up with one of his own. Sydal goes for it. He's caught by AJ and driven face first to the canvas. But he's rolled up by Sydal. Cover. Only able to get one. And AJ goes right back to work on the arm.
We're seeing just how well matched up these 2 wrestlers are. As soon as one man has the advantage, his opponent is able to gain the advantage almost instantly. And now Matt Sydal with a nice bridge, trying to keep his shoulders up off the canvas, while AJ has the arm track.
Show of strength in the neck muscles by Matt Sydal. 2 of the most well put together athletes on the roster. Look at Sydal showing the strength as he gets back to his feet. Reverses into a hammerlock of his own. And AJ looking for that snapmare, but instead drives the elbow right to the side of the head. Sydal ducks that one. Takes him over the head scissors of his own.
Just like AJ did a moment ago, this time it's Sydal wrapping his legs around the head and the neck of AJ Styles and taking him down to the canvas.
See sort of a smirk on the face of AJ as he gets back up. Sydal maybe showing him a little something he wasn't expecting there.
Side headlock, sent off by Sydal. Shoulder tackle, but right into the ropes goes Sydal. Hits the ropes. Gets all of the drop kick, does AJ Styles.
AJ hits Sydal with such momentum on that shoulder tackle. Sydal didn't go down, he wound up bouncing off the ropes and then gets caught with that drop kick.
The fact that he was able to save himself from being bowled over with the tackle and hit the ropes just shows, just like a cat, how he can land on his feet almost out of nowhere, or stay on his feet.
Tremendous agility by both these men. AJ trying for the suplex, Sydal puts on the brakes. One more time, this time AJ finally able to get him up. Running vertical suplex, drops him right on the back of his neck. Covered by Styles, hooks the leg. Able to get 2.
Sydal feeling the effects on his lower back right there. As the veteran competitor AJ Styles in control.
Hard forearm to the side of the head of Sydal. AJ picks him right back up, snapmare over one more time. AJ off the ropes. Jumping knee right across the forehead.
Got great height on that. And connected full force. But Sydal able to kick out.
Also gets a lot of downward momentum when he does that split in midair. Able to get a lot of velocity and a lot of impact on that knee.
And a matchup such as this is sure to have ramifications on the top 5 rankings, as both of these men are top flight competitors here in Ring of Honor. Matt Sydal meets the elbow of AJ Styles, sends him all the way through the ropes and to the floor.
Unable to stand on his feet after being driven back to the ropes a second time. This time he went through the ropes and all the way to the floor, feeling the effects as AJ stands in the center of the ring.
Shoulder block to the midsection of AJ Styles. Look at Sydal having mind. Look at his suplex him to the floor. AJ catches himself, staying on the apron.
Been jockeying here on the apron.
Canadian brainbuster on the ring apron.
The neck of Matt Sydal crimping as it crashes into the apron on the outside of the ring there. You see him in a lot of pain on the floor.
One of the hardest parts of the ring is just steel and wood out there on the apron. Not a whole lot of padding. It's all impact on the neck of Sydal. Oh, but he's able to kick out.
AJ, though, going to stay right on top of him, going right back to the head. Sound strategy here by AJ up on the shoulders.
And drops his neck right over the knee. Softened up that neck on the apron, and now a neck breaker over the knee, but again, able to get his shoulder up off the canvas at the count of 2.
Sydal's in a bad way here. Needs to find a way to reach down and break the momentum of AJ Styles, who goes right back to work on the neck.
Twisting away on the neck. Many have said that Matt Sydal is a superstar to keep your eye on here in 2006. Someone who's looking to really make an impact in Ring of Honor during 2006. Trying to fight his way out of the grasp of AJ Styles, relieve that pressure on his neck, but AJ right back into control.
Sends him to the corner hard. Sydal slumped in the corner. AJ gets caught running in, though. Sydal able to get the foot up. That neck still bothering him, but connects with that spinning kick. That might be the move that Sydal needs to buy himself some time here as AJ goes down hard.
He's got Styles down on the canvas, but again, feeling the effects of the damage to his neck thus far. Pulling out on the back of his neck as he tries to follow up. Ducks the kick attempt by Styles. Rolls back. And grabs hold of the ankle of AJ Styles. A lot of pressure put on the leg right there, and again, still feeling the effects on that neck.
Also has AJ's left arm trapped there behind his leg as well, as you can see.
Innovative submission hold right there by Matt Sydal, trying to wear AJ down while he tries to regain some feeling in that neck.
Sydal could be suffering the effects of a stinger maybe from that fall on the apron after that brainbuster by AJ. The pain shooting down your arm.
Belly to back suplex from Matt Sydal. Drops him down in the center of the ring. Goes for the cover, looking the leg. Couldn't keep the shoulders flush against the canvas.
Very high angle on that belly to back suplex. Most of the damage being done to the shoulders of AJ to the back.
Sydal elevates Styles up on his shoulders and drops the back of AJ Styles right over the knee.
Shades of his partner in Generation Next, Roderick Strong right there.
And again, with both the arm as well as the leg tied up, putting pressure on the back as well as the leg and the arm. Matt Sydal likes to put the moonsault belly-to-belly suplex off the top to use to finish off his opponents, as well the Here It Is driver, a half Nelson pump handle driver. Both maneuvers do damage to the back of his opponents.
Styles on the apron, Sydal still in the center of the ring, off the ropes. Caught with a forearm though from AJ running in.
Both men still on their feet. And AJ Styles drop kicked out of midair.
AJ likes to utilize that springboard forearm from the outside in. Sydal had it scouted. Connected with the drop kick to the midsection. Cover.
This matchup, another example of how being tag team partners causes you to really realize what your opponent is capable of, what his moveset is, what to keep your eye out for. He saw that maneuver that AJ likes to put to use and was able to counter it, kicking him right out of midair. And now looking to follow up, Matt Sydal with the head of AJ Styles.
Looking for a DDT out of the corner, but AJ's firing away and connects with the kick and sends Sydal all the way to the floor. Matt Sydal's back crashing into the apron on his way down. Again, clutching the back of his neck.
Back on his feet on the floor, trying to regain his bearings. AJ back to his feet inside the ring. Goes for the dive. Matt moves out of the way, but AJ landing on his feet and now chopping away at the chest of Sydal, driving him head first into the barricade.
Couple of hard chops and forearm shots and then crashing him into the barricade. Another forearm connects right on the chin.
Military press. Oh, Matt saved himself right there. Looked like AJ was maybe going for a moonsault off the top of the guardrail, but Matt saw it coming and shoved him down, and now it looks like Matt Sydal is going to take a rest. Putting his body on the line for the sake of a victory. What it would mean for the career of Matt Sydal to earn a pinfall or submission victory against an established competitor such as AJ Styles here tonight.
Oh, this would be without a doubt the biggest win in his young career here in ROH. And he is trying to get AJ back into the ring to do just that.
One of the top flyers in Ring of Honor, Matt Sydal, showing what he's all about to the fans here in Philadelphia. Again, still feeling the effects on that neck. Trying to not let it bother him and stay focused on his opponent. Oklahoma roll. Only gets two.
Styles quickly to his feet, went for the clothesline.
Whoa! Went all the way around the clothesline into a backslide. Only two. Wheelbarrow got caught and planted by AJ Styles. With one arm just elevated Sydal and took him overhead with the suplex.
There you see the power of AJ Styles. He's known for his high flying, but he is an extremely well put together individual, and he used his strength right there to drive the back of the head of Matt Sydal into the canvas one more time.
Styles back to his feet, Sydal as well. Blocks the attempt twice and connects with shots of his own on the phenomenal one. Sydal chopping away at the chest. AJ holds on, catches the head, maybe looking for another brainbuster. Sydal blocks. Driving that leg across the chest and down to the canvas, but only gets two.
Sydal swore he had him there. You saw him hold three fingers up.
Listen to these fans get behind Matt Sydal. They want to see him pull it off here.
Clubbing shots across the back of AJ.
Looking for the Here It Is driver, the half Nelson pump handle driver, but AJ fights it off.
Waist lock by AJ.
Going for the German suplex. Matt trying to hold his ground. Chest first down to the canvas. Into a cover. Only two.
Sydal driven face and chest first to the canvas, somehow able to slip out at 2.5.
Despite the damage to his neck, Matt Sydal staying in this fight. AJ Styles measures him for the chop right across the chest. Has him by the arm, but Matt, with his other arm wrapped around the top rope, putting on the brakes, preventing himself from being shot off.
Straight right hand by AJ. Side Russian leg sweep attempt blocked. Standing moonsault cover.
So close right there. Sydal again showing his agility. He's got Styles down. Can he capitalize?
Going all the way up to the top now is Sydal. Nobody home.
Sort of caught himself though, runs right into the elbow of AJ Styles. To the second, backflip catches the head, looking for that inverted DDT knee strike from that side out. Off the second, caught by AJ. And folds him in half. Right across the back. Styles with the cover. Sydal with the shoulder up.
Once again, Sydal able to get that the right shoulder up on that occasion.
AJ Styles feeling the effects. Sydal down on the canvas.
Looking for the Styles clash, but Sydal blocks it.
Go for it again.
Sydal just spiked him right on top of his head.
So very close, so close. Sydal trying to pull AJ Styles off the canvas. Backs him into the corner now. Kicking away at the midsection. Chop across the chest. Maybe looking for the moonsault belly-to-belly suplex as he places Styles on the top. And AJ fighting it off. Knocking for position here. Headbutts now from AJ Styles. Sydal trying to hold on. Styles clash off the ropes.
What will be the mindset of Adam Cole as he gets set to go one-on-one versus a phenomenal one, AJ Styles? Woo! Oh, sorry. Former Ring of Honor World Champion with a long road back to the top.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Panama City, Florida, weighing 207 pounds, Adam Cole.
It bothers me not hearing ROH World Champion Adam Cole, as I'm sure it bothers him.
Cole has certainly benefited from his allegiance, part of the kingdom, with their spiritual leader.
Matt Hardy?
Yes.
Oh, I miss Matt.
Maria Kanellis and Michael Bennett. But the IWGP Heavyweight Champion is going to look to continue Cole down the losing streak. Is AJ Styles the best wrestler in the world?
I'd say yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's go to Bobby Cruz.
His opponent, wrestling out of Gainesville, Georgia, weighing 228 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the leader of Bullet Club, AJ Styles. This crowd in Toronto loves him, and for a great reason.
So it's Cole versus Styles, one-on-one here at All-Star Extravaganza 6. Let's go to the tail of the tape. Tail of the tape will spell the experience factor, which could be a huge difference maker,
Right,
Steve.
10 years, but it's Adam Cole that's been the ROH World Champion, not AJ Styles.
Styles, of course, a former Pure champion, but currently the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And many would say that AJ Styles is the Wrestler of the Year so far globally in 2014.
And it's hard to argue with that, Kevin. And, you know, Adam Cole talked about it. People have been saying this is an ROH dream match, and it's so true. You know, the AJ Styles and Adam Cole is something that I've been looking forward to, not just because I'm a fan of Adam Cole, not just because he was at my wedding, but because this is two of the best in the whole universe colliding here at All-Star Extravaganza.
Bullet Club here to back up Styles, though, in Toronto. Bell sounds, and here we go. So a lot have said Styles calf killer versus Adam Cole's figure 4 leg lock. How will this affect Cole's strategy, Steve?
Well, you know, knowing Adam Cole the way that I know him, he's going to be looking to put that figure 4 leg lock on. And when he cinches that thing in, that's it for AJ Styles.
Back to the corner. Styles covering up, Cole covering up. Oh.
Clean break.
A spit in the face is a clean break.
I didn't see that. Maybe AJ said something to him wrong.
Duck under waistlock, go behind from Styles. Collegiate wrestler, great amateur career.
Adam Cole wrapping those beautiful legs around AJ Styles' chin.
You
there.
had no idea how many notes I get on Twitter about that.
Really?
Yeah, people like.
I am paid to describe the action.
It's the kind of the subtext of it, you know. Maybe you should listen back. Maybe they're
I
just
do listen back.
Maybe they're just taking some of your words out of context.
They are. Always.
If Cole this is something I was thinking about, Steve. If Cole is focused on what he's lost, the Ring of Honor World title, I don't think there is any way he's going to be able to gain victory here with AJ Styles. I mean, it's just, you can't move forward until you put the past behind you. And what's in the past? The past. Cole lost.
But you're taking his words literally. Adam Cole, we saw it when he won the ROH World Championship. He took an opportunity to come out of his shell. He shocked us all.
Right, shoulders.
Maybe what he's telling us is something different than he feels. He may be inside thinking, I gotta beat AJ Styles if I want to get back and challenge Michael Elgin for the ROH World Championship.
Well, obviously, you know, and then of course to go to Field of Honor in that four-corner main event for the world title, and Cole says, well, that's my rematch. Yeah, that was your rematch.
I see, and I agree with Adam Cole. It should be one-on-one.
And so
Joe Dombrowski said it best. He had a 25% chance of winning,
right,
as opposed to a 50% chance, and that's a lot.
So Cole now sent across by AJ Styles.
Adam Cole, baby!
It's a match, and it's a Gorilla Monsoon cliche, but it's really true. It's a match that could main event any building anywhere in the world. Whoa! What a drop kick by Styles.
It's so true. And you got to think Adam Cole is thinking this. He made his debut in August in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He wins tonight, whether it be by pinfall or submission, he is going to go to the top of the ladder to challenge for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, which is the most prestigious title in Japan, bar none.
Right, and I would say globally on par with the wrestling, you know, respect level with the Ring of Honor World title.
Whoa, go for it.
Calf killer applied, a submission hold, and Cole quickly gets to the bottom rope.
And you said it right, he quickly got to the rope to break it.
Almost desperately had.
That's knowing your opponent and knowing where you're at in the ring. Ring awareness is so important.
AJ had,
yeah, right? Did you see that too?
Yeah, when he nailed him there in the back with the back breaker, was kind of rubbing that knee. What might that mean, Steve?
Well, luckily, I think Adam Cole didn't see it, but, you know, I think I've talked about this. You know, when you're in your mid-30s, things don't work as well as they used to. AJ Styles, and we've said it, maybe globally, Wrestler of the Year, but still things start to ache a little bit more. You know, moves that you had hit 10, 12 years ago now are starting to hurt you a little bit more than they're hurting your opponent.
Oh!
AJ just fell off the top rope.
Because Adam Cole shoved him off the top rope.
That's heavy accusation.
Thank God for these cameras. Well, the damage has been done because of Adam Cole, and now AJ Styles is ripe for the picking as Adam Cole goes out to the floor to get him.
Adam Cole, baby!
Adam Cole looking back at Todd Sinclair, knows how much time he's got on the outside. I can assure you, he does not want to beat AJ Styles by count out. He wants to pin him or make him submit.
Shoots the half. Styles quickly gets out. Now, we've seen Adam Cole on a number of occasions be satisfied with taking a count-out victory, but you think this might be a different kind of match for Cole here tonight?
Absolutely, because the ramifications are, you know, he's not going to climb up that ladder to get to Elgin with a count-out victory. A little bit, but he wants to jump that ladder. You know he's going to be watching Briscoe and Elgin tonight, and he wants to be, you know, having the winner's purse and thinking like, you know what? One more victory here, and I'm right back in the contention. One more victory here, and I'm going to be the world champion again.
I got it, AJ.
Oh, gorgeous.
It's a rear chin lock.
Have you ever seen one so gorgeous?
There you kind of go again. Make a note of that. Whew, let's look back at that one.
This building's so famous. No one in the history of this building has ever hit a chin lock like that.
No.
Man.
Of course, the renovated Toronto Maple Leaf Gardens.
Yeah.
Home to so many great title matches and history-making events.
So many great stars came through here. I was talking earlier to famed trainer Ron Hutchinson.
Oh, it was great seeing Ron today.
Oh, he was telling us some stories. And if these walls could talk,
Certainly can, and it's a beautiful venue and a great crowd on hand here at the Mattamy, and they're seeing a fantastic night of professional wrestling. Here we go,
There he
figure
goes.
4. Blocked by Styles, but the Shining Wizard has put Styles' shoulders in peril and a 2 count.
And Adam Cole 1 or 2 moves ahead of AJ Styles. AJ Styles isn't used to that.
Well, the momentum of this matchup changed once Adam Cole shoved AJ Styles from the top rope all
What is
the
your problem with AJ Styles?
It's not a problem with AJ.
I mean, with Adam Cole.
No, it's not a problem with. It's just simply that's where everything changed for AJ.
I didn't think he shoved him. Yeah. Flex those guns.
Cole taking his time now, seems to be savoring the moment as he's pouring the pressure on AJ Styles.
I hope he poses again. Smiling at him.
Well, I wondered, with nothing to lose, does this make Cole more dangerous than ever? And Cole makes a mistake and charges in. Styles makes him pay for it. Now going to springboard to the top. Oh!
See Sinclair checking to make sure Adam Cole was alert. Styles still favoring his right shoulder.
Yeah, taking some inventory there. We're trying to figure out what's next. Look at this now.
Wow.
Flurry of strikes, and down goes Adam Cole.
Each one stiffer than the next. Or the last, actually. But you know what I mean.
I gotcha.
Thank you. I don't want fans from the UK right now. How I call them out.
At King Carino on Twitter if you do want to spout off.
Yeah, don't, because I'll just block you.
AJ Styles now.
Didn't get all of it, but you saw Styles' left hip hitting the mat hard.
Just enough. After Cole, I guess, was a little bit offended there that Styles didn't. A neck breaker that Cole has certainly almost patented at this point.
Got a little Roddy in him right there. Cole! Cole!
Cole with the super kick to the back of the leg of AJ Styles. And that's exactly the offensive opportunity that Cole has been looking for, and now he will press that advantage.
More.
Well, Cole can't win like this. He can't win.
He doesn't have it all, though. Styles blocked it.
Styles was able to block it. Cole had to let go. He couldn't win like that, but he certainly could force AJ in a position where he could lose.
You can see by the ring posts. They're not conventional wrestling ring posts like they used to. Ring of Honor uses these almost like a square.
Well, now he's got it.
The crowd can blame themselves for this one. I don't understand why they're booing.
Cole taking his time. He sees the handiwork of what he's done. He realizes that AJ Styles is now in a lot of trouble. And that left
Stalking
knee,
him now.
And that left knee, a ready-made target for the figure 4. Wait a second. Block.
Oh, he's got it! He's got it!
Into the figure four to center of the ring.
We've seen him beat so many guys with this figure four leg lock. He's got it on perfectly. The right knee over the left foot and ankle of AJ Styles right in the middle of the ring. The pain going through four different parts of the legs here.
AJ now trying to use some of that core strength to be able to pull himself to the ropes, but he's got a far distance to go to. You don't realize how far AJ is from those bottom ropes.
Look at the pressure on the calf of AJ Styles, the ankle, the left knee. There's just so many different ways that this move hurts.
And finally, AJ is able to get to the bottom rope to force that break.
And you have to say, Adam Cole, very classy there. Could have waited until 4 to break it, but he didn't.
Now, what is Cole thinking about now? Try to waist lock.
Oh boy.
Oh! Suplex by Styles. It's AJ Styles versus Adam Cole here at All-Star Extravaganza 6 from the Mattamy Athletic Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. AJ now goes to the top. Oh, he got him!
His left knee now hurt.
After being in that figure four.
Risky move to hit. Great shot here.
AJ's so weakened because of everything that Cole had done to him, he was unable to follow up for even a pinning combination.
Stiff right elbow.
Both men are down. AJ, no! Cole counters.
This is it.
Could see how close that was to a 3-count victory for Adam Cole. Destroyer coming up.
Oh no! Cole's got to try and get out of it. Oh no! Oh no! He got him.
Styles clash, but Styles' knee jams into the canvas. Cover 2. Oh! You can see it right there. You can see it right there. Great camera work. Cole got his foot on the bottom rope.
Ring awareness right there. I don't know how he did it, but somehow he knew. And look, it's just a little bit of the toe hanging on the bottom rope, just enough to break the count.
And Adam Cole absorbed the Styles Clash. The crowd disagrees, but
What were they saying?
yeah, difference of opinion perhaps.
Oh, okay.
But now, after AJ hit the Styles Clash, but you can see the effect of Cole's offensive attack and the legs affecting that. Now, wait a second, Cole.
Styles slow to get to the top.
Florida Key.
It's over. He got him.
Bridge to East.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at Cole. He realizes how close he was. The rage boiling within him, and Todd Sinclair is right.
So close.
Cole realizes that was his best opportunity to beat AJ Styles.
It sure was. He's got to keep his head in the game, though.
What do you got, AJ?
Cole feeling disrespected, maybe.
He's certainly teeing off here on Styles.
Just egging him on right now.
Making me laugh, AJ. You're making me laugh.
We're gonna let the crowd call this one.
They're doing a fantastic job.
They are. You gotta love Canada.
That was definitely a 2.
That was a close one, though. We saw Cole hitting the super kick. Styles with the Pele kick, and Cole falling on top of Styles. Fans here in Toronto are right. This is awesome.
Right above us now. You can hear the exhaustion pouring out of both men.
Both men giving it their all.
Cole is out now after taking another Pele, but
Cole trying to position himself out of this mess here. Hooking on. Smart headbutts here. Oh, man. I hope they don't come down
Yeah,
here.
this is...
Look.
They are fighting over a thin layer of real estate just above us.
Both men jockeying for position right here. Hard shots from both of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Phenomenal AJ Styles!
Devastating maneuver there by AJ Styles. What a match. We look at the replay there. Snaps him, drops him on the back of his head. We'll have to make sure Adam Cole's all right there. Here's your winner, AJ Styles. He's the phenomenal one, and he just won a phenomenal match.
Remarkable matchup of intensity. They are two of the absolute best in professional wrestling. There is no doubt about it. But what Adam Cole hoped to achieve, AJ Styles has shut the door. Styles is your winner here at All-Star Extravaganza 6. What's next for Adam Cole? Todd Sinclair is calling for the code of honor.
As he should.
AJ Styles should do the right thing. You should do the right thing and shake his hand. You should shake his hand. On this occasion, as great as Adam Cole is, AJ Styles was that much better.
This lived up to everything I thought it would be and more.
So Styles has offered the hand, but will Cole accept?
Cole looks defeated in his eyes.
Of defiance, a shameful act from Adam Cole. He spits on AJ Styles. What's next for Adam Cole? What's next for AJ Styles? Styles has to look at our world title match and say, I want next. AJ, you were right.
You were, bud.
You were right.
Now it's time to bring champion and challenger to the ring. Track record of success here at Ring of Honor and all around the world. Unprecedented, nearly untouchable. Nary a blemish on the lost column. But Nigel, can AJ Styles do it tonight? Can he become the champion 13 years in the making?
It's definitely a possibility. possibility. This man, he's got a lot of miles under his tank when you think about it. When I was the world champion here, the time Terry beat me, there wasn't much left, right?
Oh, no. Like you said, a lot of miles, and I've had the pleasure of wrestling this man at the beginning of his career and 10 years later in the career, and he has become a machine.
Well, Jerry, when we had you there in Nashville, you made a very good point when you talked about predicting a winner. It's so hard to do. A lot of it has to do with rest. A lot of it has to do with miles and jet lag. But there has been a nagging injury that has swirled around AJ Styles. And Nigel, it certainly has been quite a story leading here to Final Battle.
Take a look right beside Jay Lethal there. Taylor Hendricks, sight for sore eyes.
Now I'm gonna ask a question. Neither of you guys had anything that looked like Taylor Hendricks on your arm when you were world champs, right?
No, not at all. What a mistake I made.
You got that in your contract.
Well, there he is.
Certainly looks very confident, no doubt about that.
And as great as AJ's record has been in 2015, I mean, you could make the case that Jay Lethal has had the best 12 months of any wrestler in Ring of Honor history. The longest reigning world television champion and then capturing the world title simultaneously back in June.
Well, just like I said about AJ, I also wrestled Jay early on his career, and I, once again, 10 years later, had to get in the ring with him again. And he also is an incredible athlete and a machine. And like you said, there's a lot of different factors that come into play as to who could win tonight.
I think when you think about the experience factor, though, Lethal's certainly been wrestling almost as long as AJ, but arguably hasn't been in that main event picture for as many years.
They were clad in white in New York the night that Jay Lethal captured the world title. Will white be their lucky color as Lethal extends the belt to Jerry Lynn? And with the in-ring introductions, let's go to Bobby Cruz.
Following contest is your final battle, main event. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Introducing first, to my left, the challenger, wrestling out of Gainesville, Georgia, weighing 228 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. His opponent to my right is accompanied by Truth Martini and Taylor Hendricks, wrestling out of Elizabeth, New Jersey, weighing 230 pounds. He's the greatest first-generation wrestler. He's representing the House of Truth, and he's the Ring of Honor World Champion, Jay Lethal.
With the introductions complete, it is time for our main event here at Final Battle. And let's look at the World Championship tail of the tape, Nigel.
Well, there you can see AJ started 3 years before Lethal. Slightly underweight, slightly shorter. But speed-wise, I'd have to give it to Styles. Will that be a factor tonight, though?
Senior referee Todd Sinclair will be the third man in the ring for this championship contest. He presents the title in all its glory and splendor and what it means, its value, its cachet in the world of professional wrestling. That title is second to none.
No question about it. You mentioned earlier, Kevin, perhaps that injury with AJ Styles. We just saw in that tag team match how an injury can change the direction of a match entirely. Will that be a factor here?
AJ has had some difficulty with his lower back. It has been a problem that has nagged him for some time, but he, after coming back from competition in New Japan, began a rehabilitation program. He has deemed himself completely fit, 100% ready to go, but we will see, Jerry, if that becomes a factor here in this championship match.
Well, yeah, that's another question. Does Jay know about that injury, and is he going to try and take advantage of it?
You can rest assured if he knows about it, he will. Does Truth Martini know about it? That's due diligence if you're somebody's manager.
Well, Truth Martini has been every bit as responsible for the success of Lethal as the talent of Lethal himself.
That's arguable.
Well, I mean, we've seen the obvious track record of success with Martini throughout his time here in Ring of Honor, but what he has been able to bring out and foster with Jay Lethal is unprecedented, and credit goes.
That nice. Grab the fingers to away from that waist lock. Switches.
Snapmare, but Lethal with the counter. Back to the left arm, now goes Styles. Quick pace here, the pace. I think more befitting Styles, sweeps the leg, and Lethal slides out. Something we've seen very common in Lethal title defenses, Jerry. He'll basically call a timeout, and he'll walk away from the ring.
Well, it's very smart on his part, because when you start, I mean, you've got to think 2-3 moves ahead. When you start getting behind, you need to take a break and take a breather and get back in the zone.
And this crowd is solidly behind AJ Styles. Nigel, there were times in your title defenses where the crowd was with you, and then other times where they were not so kind.
I don't remember too many times when they were with me, to be honest with you, but that really fueled my fire, to be honest with you.
Side headlock applied. Of course, as we mentioned earlier on, Unbreakable Michael Elgin is watching this match with great intent, because his matchup at Wrestle Kingdom on January 4th at the Tokyo Dome is already signed. But whether or not that contest is for the Ring of Honor World title is all contingent upon the result of this match, as Styles will not let go of the side headlock.
At the beginning of this match, we saw Lethal take outside, try to slow things down. AJ Styles now doing the same thing inside the ring, just grinding down on that head. A lot of pressure on that neck. Jerry, in your career, some neck injuries, some issues with that as well. Good strategy?
Oh, definitely. And, you know, me personally, having the cradle pile driver for a finish, I would work the neck quite a bit, because I hate to say that, it might be a sore spot. Once you hit it, that could be it.
I remember this thing. Yeah.
Well, the drop kick there dimmed the lights of Jay Lethal. And it seems early on, gentlemen, that no ill effects with AJ's back.
Seems to be moving very smoothly, yeah. He always got great belief and faith in himself. No question about it with AJ Styles. And so much of it, winning a match is really in your head.
And if you are, you know, feeling a little pain, you can't let your opponent see it.
And now Lethal driving Styles back into the corner.
See if he focuses on the back.
Chop across the chest, now sends Styles across. Monkey flip, yes, but Styles lands on his feet. Look how quick the challenger is. The arm drag goes for a second time. Champion out of the way, but the head scissor counter, no. Cartwheel, drop kick.
Oh. Right toe caught AJ right underneath the chin. AJ smartly rolling to the outside, at least trying to get out there. Lethal won't let him go.
Rolls it back to the center. Just a 1 count before AJ kicks out. So Nigel, as champion, you battled through injury. Now as a challenger, it could be the situation for Styles.
Yeah, it's a tough position to be in. A lot of times as a champion, when I was a champion at least, as you said, I was injured, but I had the belt around my waist, so I had the advantage for Styles. He's got 2 things going against him here. But he's battled against adversity before and come out on top.
And Jerry, as the challenger that night when you captured the world title from Nigel, you obviously knew going in where the opportunities could be to capitalize on your opponent.
Yes, and you know, I knew Nigel's biceps were tore, and as you can see in the match, I did work at it.
Oh, calf cutter! He can't get it in deep enough. There it is. There it is. But right on the ropes.
And you can see the effect of that hold as the body language and immediate change for Lethal, who desperately scrambles to the bottom rope to force a break. Ooh.
Oh my Lord. Did you see that? Like a gunshot and a big smile on the face of AJ Styles, rightly so. Oh.
Watch out, swinging that Book of Truth. Oh, and that just gives Lethal the opportunity.
Truth Martini better be careful. Todd Sinclair's got his eyes on him, and rightly so. The fact he's allowed to stay out here and interfere like that. I've got to be honest with you, Kevin, I might have to say something.
The only thing he's got going for him is he didn't lay a hand on him. He missed him.
Yes, there's that.
And it looks like it took a little wind out of AJ's sails.
It certainly did.
Now we're back.
Oh, man. Jerry, you could see it right there.
Yeah, I take it that they did their homework and knew about it.
You wanted this.
He's got a 20 count on the outside now. Plenty of damage done out there.
Oh. Sent all the way across into the barricade.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's take another look. Oh. Took some of that on his hip. But nevertheless, the damage done, Nigel.
Absolutely. With such force, no way he could get his hands or his feet up to stop himself. The best he could do was just take it on the hip, like you said. Try to alleviate some of that pressure from the lower back. But he's having trouble standing now. This looks like a great game plan. We're just going to keep methodically pushing forward.
Oh, man. And Todd Sinclair recognizing that Styles is in a lot of pain, asking if AJ wants to give up. "13 years in the making, AJ Styles' opportunity at the world title here tonight. Backbreaker, center of the ring.
Just a run from Todd Sinclair, but you saw it wasn't a strong kick out. Just sneaked his shoulder off the mat. I think his lower back really is hurting now. I think it speaks volumes about Jay Lethal, you know. Lethal injection, that's his finisher, but he's not working on the neck, he's working on his lower back. Look at that knee in the lower back, because that's where the damage is.
And now what can Styles do, Jerry, at this point?
He's got to find, you know, he's got to do the same tactic that Lethal's doing and find a body part on Jay and attack it.
I think that's a smart move. I can't see it right now. If I was AJ Styles, I wouldn't know where to focus on Lethal. So maybe play possum a little bit, wait for Lethal to make a mistake, get injured some other way, and then seize like a shark smelling blood.
And the word seize could be the lower back of Styles seizing up. But Lethal runs into the elbow of Styles, who now goes to the second row and almost defiantly, oh
no! Lower back right into the middle turnbuckle. Head was no piece of cake on the canvas either.
I was about to say, almost defiantly, AJ continuing with his game plan, but you could see it, the back, and now back live to a near fall.
That back's all connected. All those vertebrae right from the base of your skull, right down to your hips.
AJ's in trouble. He's going to have to come up with some plan.
All right. Very simple strategy right there. And Nigel, while we said earlier Elgin intensely watching this one, what do you think it would mean for Lethal to come out victorious tonight and head to January 4th?
I mean, huge. Obviously, it's going to give him so much more success. It's going to give him so much more faith in himself, so much more confidence. And as I said before, Kevin, winning is 90% in your head, only 10% in your body.
And Jerry, how can AJ now, with a weakened back, how can he extricate himself here from this hold?
it's just fight. You got to fight through the pain. I mean, you know, you can't let that pain get you out of the zone and get you out of your game plan. He's just got to fight through it.
If he can sneak those hands down, right between lethals, or ring his bell like that.
Forearm caught Lethal under the jaw, but caught him again. Chance for fight, and now again, second time no. Inverted atomic drop. World champion now.
Slowed him up for a second, but you see AJ, oh! Both went for the same clothesline. Lethal got the worst of it.
Swings that leg, but every step Jerry, AJ takes, you can see the punctuation.
Oh yeah, it's not going to get any better. He's got some significant damage in his lower back, and it's not going to get better.
But now, a Page out of the attack for Lethal on Lethal.
And take a look at AJ, it's not just the pain, he's really sucking wind there. You got to remember, those intercostal muscles that help you breathe, they're attached as well, so when you hurt your back, it hurts your lungs. If you can't breathe, you can't think, you can't win.
Oh no, turns him face first. And now rolls him up 2. And the challenger got a near fall there on the champion.
A nice deep pinfall cover attempt. But all of his weight right across Jay Lethal's shoulders there. And now finally, for the first time in this match, it looks like AJ Styles is the aggressor and is on top.
Jerry, what are the things that you're looking for now? You're intensely watching. What are you looking for in the eyes of the champion and challenger?
Right now, since AJ's got the momentum, I'm wondering is his manager going to try anything?
Well, obviously, Martini, we got to keep an eye out for him. No, caught, lethal combination. Lethal combination for the champion, and now the leg pulled back. Is it enough? No. Styles kicks out at 2.
Perfect execution there of that combination. Lethal a little slow to follow up though. You got to think, Kevin, the number of matches that he's had over the last 12 months, got to take a toll on your body at some point.
High-profile championship matches, Jerry, with 2 titles. At one point, he was defending them both.
Yeah, and on nights like this, you know, you got a lot of adrenaline, and AJ, like Nigel said earlier, he just got back from Japan. He may have a lot of jet lag in him.
He certainly has had more miles, I think, than any other athlete logged in 2015 as he's traveled the world, amassing victory after victory. Neither man able to pull the other over. Nigel here in the vertical suplex.
I mean, I wouldn't be fighting this battle if I'm AJ Styles with a bad back. Not a smart move. Look for a small package. Fight your way out forearm, but oh, he got it. What do I know?
Almost defiant, as we said earlier, and now another lateral press and another near fall. So the challenger, AJ Styles, who is going through obvious pain in his lower back, as we take another look at the replay here.
And if you'll see there, AJ landed on his back too, so it did a little bit of damage to himself.
So Styles, you know he's in a lot of pain, and you'd be thinking about the Styles clash here, Nigel.
No good about it, absolutely thinking about it, just no chance. Oh! No chance he's going to get lethal up. A few more kicks like that, I would say, perhaps.
Out of the way that time.
Oh, he got it.
Caught elevated, neck breaker. Lifted him up into the lights and now pulls back on that leg, and Styles once again kicks out.
You can't blame Jay Lethal, but he just didn't get enough body weight across AJ Styles' shoulders there. Hooked the leg. Beautiful pop-up neck breaker, caught all of it. And now both men ripe for the picking. Who attacks first?
Neither will retreat, that's for sure. Lethal moves forward. Styles gets drop kick, and Jerry goes to the floor.
Well, Jay's going to have to get him back in the ring. You're not going to win it out on the floor.
See Truth Martini pounding the mat, encouraging the champion.
We've seen Lethal hit that 3-time tope before. Here's the first.
And Styles is back jammed into the barricade. Collisions on both the front and the back.
The fans here in Philadelphia calling for one more time. Lethal's not the type to listen to the fans. It might be his game plan anyway.
That is really risky on Jay's part. Every time you fly out of the ring like that, you increase the percentage of something very bad happening to you.
And you see what happened, the end result, Styles winds up over the barricade in amongst the people. And this might be the time, Nigel, where Todd Sinclair could be looking for a stoppage.
Certainly a potential possibility if he thinks that there's no way that AJ Styles can either A, defend himself, or B, is going to suffer permanent damage physically. He is certainly within his rights to stop the match. Oh, I would hate to see that. Well, here comes the third time. Will Jerry be right? I think so.
Oh! Styles leapt, pulled himself up, a leaping desperation dive. Jerry, take a look.
Told you, when you telegraph your moves like that, you take a chance.
You did call it, Jerry, there in the result of experience. All those years in the ring, you knew the third time he was going to come out. No way AJ's going to stand there. Just stare at him.
And Jerry, is that some of that arrogance that you talked about with Jay Lethal?
Exactly. I told him, I even told him right to his face that overconfidence is what can cost you.
Well, will that overconfidence cost the champion here? He had the challenger Styles in a lot of trouble. Both men willed themselves back into the ring, though.
What a huge victory this would be for Styles to be Ring of Honor World Champion. He's achieved so much other places, but never the top dog here. Oh!
Into the Koji clutch.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Just doesn't have those hands locked, unfortunately, though. He's got to get in deeper. Oh, yes, he does. He's got him in deep now. I can see it.
He has the hands clasped, but Styles able to turn around.
Turn around, calf cutter. Yes, it's in deep.
And it's now Jay Lethal that's in the center of the ring.
Look at that, the shin of AJ Styles deep into the calf muscle. Thankfully for Jay Lethal, getting to the ropes. Now AJ has to push the advantage now, and he's doing that.
Well, he certainly has done his homework because he had a beautiful reversal right to the calf killer.
AJ Styles at Wrestle Kingdom 10. He will face Shinsuke Nakamura for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, but he looks to wear the Ring of Honor World title into the Tokyo Dome on January 4th. And AJ Styles, after 13 years on ROH Pioneer, now goes to the top and looks to gain victory. But Lethal there to prevent Styles from moving forward. Look at the way Styles slid. Beautifully so. Caught him! Lethal injection.
Now he's setting up the real thing. Off the ropes. AJ out on his feet, doesn't know where he is. Oh, yes, he does.
Bloody Sunday!
Bloody Sunday in the middle. Truth Martini beside himself on the outside.
If he hits this, this is it.
Oh, good God Almighty!
Jesus.
The table explodes as AJ Styles goes crashing through.
Kevin, I have never seen anything like that. By the good graces of God, ROH Ambassador Kerry Silkin scooted out at the very last second.
Take a look. Take a look at this, gentlemen. table turned to literal sawdust just to our left.
And that's 10. 12 seconds, only 8 seconds left for AJ Styles.
He could have some serious permanent injuries.
And the champion very content to take the count-out victory. Up to 16, 17, the count of 18,
Nearly there.
19, and he
He's
pulls
in.
himself in at the last very split second. Somehow, someway, Styles got back into the ring.
He will not give up.
Lethal injection!
I do not believe it, and nor does anybody else here in Philadelphia tonight. Manny Leon was ready to ring the bell. Somehow AJ Styles dug deep inside, found that faith in himself. Look at the eyes now of the champion, Jay Lethal. Is there doubt there? You bet it.
And how in the world did AJ Styles kick out? And is there anything that Jay Lethal could do?
Let me tell you something.
Hit it again.
This is my time.
He's screaming at him, this is my time. Don't give him the chance, Jay.
Spinning back fist, out of the way of Pele.
Oh, hold on.
All up to.
There you go, boys. There it is. Oh, beautiful reversal.
Tried Styles clash, and now. Whoa! Wait a second! Cradle pile driver.
Hey, you better go cover him.
Cradle pile driver, Jerry Lynn's move. Lethal injection! Lethal injection! He has done it!
The winner of the match is still Ring of Honor World Champion, Jay Lethal.
Kevin, I'm stunned. I'm almost lost for words.
Jerry, your thoughts after the way Jay Lethal won the match, retaining the world title.
I'm stunned. I don't know what his point was. All he had to do was hit his cutter again. It's like rubbing salt or something. I don't know what he's trying to do.
I think certainly, Jerry, took offense to you saying that AJ Styles were going to beat him on this night. Not only did he beat AJ Styles, he used your finisher to do it.
And now, as the referees come quickly down with ice packs for the neck, for the back, everything that AJ went through. Nigel driven through the table, going through the back. Take a look back at some of the highlights from this match, Nigel.
Time and time again, Lethal popping and getting on top. Really doing a lot of damage, working on that lower back, straight through the table there as well. Lethal earned this one. Say what else you want about him. Lethal injection right in the middle. That was enough. But what we didn't see on that replay was that pile driver by Jerry Lynn.
Like Nigel said, he was the better man tonight. I'm not going to take anything from him.
Fans, Jay Lethal has capped off an amazing 2015, not just for Ring of Honor, but for him personally. Jay Lethal in June proved he was the best in the world. But tonight, Jay Lethal proves that he is the absolute best, perhaps, that Ring of Honor has ever seen. Good night from Philadelphia, and good night from Final Battle.